up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What's happening, man? Welcome back to everybody, man. This is a welcome back of sorts. You dig what I'm talking about? The round table. We're gonna get back in starting in August, I believe. We got a couple more meetings. Got a lot to share with y'all. A bunch of information I got to share with y'all today, man. So let's get to it. You dig what I'm talking about? First things first. If you did not catch episode 10, season finale for season 2, sorry. We did something different. We did the final episode at a recording studio where everybody could be there together. It is on the YouTube. I will try to put the YouTube link below. If you're watching it on YouTube right now, then you already can go look in our the round table playlist. It will be the last episode there. You can also look in the videos. There is a video there as well. Hype Media, you can go there as well and find it. So episode 10 was dope. We've got a lot of great feedback on episode 10. I think episode 10 left the panel, myself, and everybody else affiliated with the Roundtable podcast feeling really, really excited and amped. You know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, what was next. E-Brock, what up, though, bro? Dread Bang. You already know what it is. So, yeah, man, we just super excited, you know what I mean, about season 3. So, let me give you a little bit of rundown on season 2, right? And then we'll talk about what's coming in season 3, okay? First and foremost, the opportunities that we got from season 2 were phenomenal. You know what I mean? I mean, absolutely phenomenal. From sponsors. And if you want to be a sponsor, please chime in. Hit me at ramblack@gmail.com. Send me an email if you're on any of my social medias, YouTube, leave a comment, you know what I mean, inbox me, whatever. And we can set that up for you as well. Different ways that you can be a sponsor, different things that you can sponsor, different packages. I have all that documentation that I can send to you so that, you know what I mean, you can get a better understanding of what to do or how you can become a sponsor for the round table as well. But not just sponsorship opportunities, you know what I mean? It opened up avenues and opportunities for panel members to work on a craft such as the podcast that we do and the conversations and debates that we have, to be able to take that into the real world or the career world and use those skills too. So we got spinoffs, you know what I mean? Some of our panel members have their own podcasts, had those before we did the round table. Some of us have started podcasts since the round table. So I'm just excited and just really like overwhelmed by the opportunities and the success that we had in season 2. The growth was phenomenal from the first show to the last show. Having the studio set up at the crib and then going to a studio and doing it, you know what I mean, that was dope too. So we want to try to continue that. And it was a great opportunity for us to put a weekend together for the roundtable members and panel staff, everybody to hang out. And, you know, first opportunity of the season for everybody to be in the same location at the same time. So, yeah, man, it was super dope, man. Super dope. Great way to end the season. Phenomenal way to begin the next year. Feel me? The panel, everybody from the panel is returning, and I'm super excited to say that because I think the chemistry on the panel was like amazing, and we fed off of each other, and you know, we debated with one another, and we were able to have great feedback and disagreements and agreements without anybody being upset about someone disagreeing or agreeing with somebody else's opinion. It was pretty dope. Definitely appreciate my panel and super excited to get all 6 of those people back. This year we're going to have, or this season I should say, we're going to have special guests. And as a special guest, you'll be on the show with us for the whole entirety of the podcast. You won't be a panel member of sorts, but you will have the opportunity to still speak on everything that we're talking about. You'll be a special guest for that show. We'll even try to form the show around whoever that special guest is going to be for that show, so that we can talk about some things that that person knows about. We don't want to have conversations and the special guest is like, yo, I don't know nothing about nothing. You feel me? Like, I don't even know what we're talking about. So we're going to try to formulate the agenda to fit the person that's going to be the special guest that week. But we're also going to continue, like we always do, and talk about the topics that are being talked about at that time. Feel me? So we still want to keep it relevant to what's going on in the time of that show. But we also want to bring on special guests so that we can get some people's opinions from outside of the panel. And some of you guys that watch our show and are followers and fans of the show, you know what I mean, can become special guests. So if you're interested in becoming a special guest, send me an inbox, get in touch with one of the panel members. It's as easy as that. And we'll do a little brief interview, and then we'll see, you know, if the energy is right for the show. Feel me? One of my proudest moments, and again, I'm not going to be on here long. This might be a 10-minute podcast today. One of my proudest moments or proudest parts about season 2 would have to be our topics and the way that we discuss the show with one another. We have meetings and then we meet after every show as well to talk about the show or what we can improve on or what we think we did well or didn't do well. And I definitely love that because it's part of what we do now. It's like it goes unsaid. Nobody, when we exit the show, nobody gets off. Everybody sits in and waits so we can meet for about 20, 30 minutes after the show. So all of those things mean something in the success of the show itself. Feel me? So super, super, super humbled and grateful for the topics that are brought up by the panel and myself. It's like a family. And I mean that in way deeper than just saying it like, oh yeah, we family. Like it's really like a family. Like we have issues, you know what I'm saying? They're dealt with a certain kind of way, you know what I mean? And it being business, you got to be very careful and very aware of how you're dealing with that business because there's also a relationship involved in there, not just business. You feel me? So, yeah, man, it's a family for real. We have issues and we deal with those issues and we talk about them and then we get back to what we're doing. You feel me? And I think that part of the show is what I find to be what excites me. This year we won't be doing Sundays. Oh, I know there's some people that don't like that. There's other people that think that's dope because it was really tough competing with NFL football on a Sunday morning or afternoon, trying to do a podcast when everybody's watching football. So we're going to change up the podcast date and make it more feasible for when people are available and not interfering with your football because, you know, I like my football too. So you already know. You did. But, yeah, man, we're going to make sure that we change up a few things. A lot of things is not going to be changed. You're going to still find us here on StreamYard. You're going to still find us at the end of the year doing our gathering and meeting together and doing a show together. You're going to still see that we're going to have the WTFs with Rand Black. You know what I mean? We're going to definitely still have those. We're going to have the, that says New Year's check-in, but the check-ins with Miss Tennessee. What is it? Did we say too much? Let me see. Do I have her up here? No. Did we say too much with Miss Tennessee? We're going to do the sports talk with OB. You know what I'm saying? What's the word with Mr. Ray Sun? All right. A sip of tea. You feel me? With Miss Mama. What does Sis have? Sis has Cry. What does Crystal have? Crystal has something too. Crystal got her show. We're gonna still do those. Cowboys still, like, everybody still got their segment. And we're gonna try to do a better job this year, like, because of how comfortable we are with each other and how much time we spend with each other offset. There's times when these people are supposed to have their 10-minute slot and it turns into another 20, 30-minute conversation. So we're going to try to do a much better job this year of giving people their 10 minutes and speaking about what they're doing. But, inside of their segments, they still have the opportunity to ask us questions as a panel and as a host. So we're going to try to keep that segment or those segments down to 10 minutes so that we can keep our topics longer. But we definitely appreciate everybody. This year we ran shows for about an hour and 45 minutes, I want to say. Each show is about an hour and 45 minutes. So we're going to try to drop that number. The goal is like an hour and a half. You feel me? So we're going to try to drop 15 minutes off. But if we don't drop 15 minutes off, then so be it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But, just so you know that we're trying to grow and we're getting better at this show and what we're trying to create and present to everybody as well. We got goals and things that we want to achieve in the show and in the presentation of the show as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a little different. We're going to try to give you a lot of what we did similar to season 2. Because in getting a lot of feedback from all you viewers and listeners, everybody loved what we did. Again, a lot of people didn't like the date that we did it on or the time when we did it on that date. So we're going to definitely try to change that. But, as far as support and people loving the podcast and the topics that we talked about, like that to me might be the deepest part about the whole podcast. Because in creating, I wasn't real sure on how many people would really be like, yo, like, we really dig these topics. These are things that people are really talking about. So, and the opinions, you know what I mean? Everybody don't agree with everybody. You know what I mean? So to have so many different opinions on stage and talking during the podcast and being able to voice those opinions and, everybody being okay with disagreeing or agreeing to disagree. You feel me? Like, bro, it's humbling, bro. It's humbling. It's a great energy, a great forum. All around awesome podcast, something I'm very proud to be a part of. So, we got everybody coming back. Let me change the background for y'all. We got everybody coming back. Miss Mama, OB, Crystal West, Cowboy, Ray Sun, Miss Tennessee, myself, feel me? And then again, like I said, we're gonna have a guest, special guest every show. Every episode this season. So super excited, man. If you got any topics that you want us to talk about, if you have any ideas as far as subject matter and you like, yo, I'd like to hear you guys talk about these things, please email us, send it over. If you give us a week or so, trying to push through a website, taking a little bit longer than I expected, but we're going to have a website up as well. We're doing a lot of things, man. Super excited, man. Super, super excited. If you didn't see episode 10, check it out. Again, you can go into the YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, Facebook, Instagram. If you're on any of those social media sites, man, go to the YouTube, click on playlist, look up the Round Table. You'll get every episode season 2, and then you'll find the Round Table episode 1. Season 1. And then in a couple months, you'll get season 3. Yeah, dude, we coming. We not playing, man. Some people asked about why we only did 10 episodes. We go every other week. We're going to probably try to change that this year as well. Try to go once a week. So there will be a lot more episodes. Going every other week gave us like 2 episodes a month. And I kind of like that too, because I also don't want to burn my panel out. And make it become something that's more tedious and, it's a lot of responsibility. Oh my God, I got to be at a certain place at a certain time every Wednesday. And I don't want to burn my panel out either. So we're going to try to change the date. Absolutely. We're going to try to give it to you more frequently. I can't promise once a week, but we're going to definitely try to give it to you. The goal is once a week. So we'll see where we go from there as well. Make sure you're checking out our sponsors, Naughty Dots, AMG, It's the Crown Radio, Fifth Element Hip Hop, Wild Graphics, IM&M or International Music Magazine, Crown Music, Crown Republic Entertainment, LLC. Please make sure you go check out all of those people, all of those sponsors, all people that support and sponsor our program, our podcast, and what we're doing. You did. I say again, I only needed a brief moment of your time. I hope y'all as excited as we are to get season 3 underway, man. We are working our due diligence to work and get content together to be a little different than what we did last year, but also keep the fundamental value of how we did things and what we were doing a certain way as well. So we want to keep it like it is and what you guys like and what you guys enjoy. We want to add a few things to it. We want to, make it a little bit deeper. We also want to get you guys more involved. So we're going to try to do a much better job at looking at your comments. You feel me? We're going to also have like a speaker of the week thing where you can send in a question or a question of the week where you can do a video of yourself and send your question in, and then we'll play it online during the podcast as well. And then we're going to try to do some giveaways. My man Ray Sun got some fun trivia games and all that we're going to incorporate in what we got going on too. So, yeah, man, we just excited. We're excited to bring season 3 up. We're excited to have a little vacation and then get back to this work. You feel me? So I thank all of y'all for chiming in with me. Like I told y'all, I didn't need much time. I just need a little bit of your time. Tell y'all about this new season of the Round Table where serious conversations happen. You heard what I'm talking about? No bullshit, no games. You know what I mean? Appreciate all of y'all, man, for chiming in, spending a minute. My man, shout out to my man E-Brock and Dreadbane. I see y'all, family. You already know what it is. Brotherhood all the time. You know what I mean? Getting it in. I wouldn't say so long. Let me find my banner for y'all. Let me find my... Hey, got my banner up there. Yeah, did. So until next time, man, I want to say thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for all y'all support. Hope y'all have a great rest of your Thursday evening. You feel me? Stay tuned in. Stay tapped in. We'll drop a couple more little preseason episodes before we start the season. Definitely make sure that we put the banners and the promo out so you can always know when we're going to be on. We'll get you that new schedule so you guys know exactly when the podcast will be coming on as well. And again, all the panel members are back and we back. So your local favorites, your out-of-state favorites, everybody that you enjoyed watching and hearing conversate last season is back this season, and we super proud of that too. You feel me? So from my family to yours, if my panel was here, I would say deuces. Take care. See y'all.